Alright, so last time you guys had gone into a temple and rescued someone who had expressed duress. Expecting a relatively normal person in duress and fighting through a bunch of, well, specters and such to deal with it, you discovered a sword. A sword by the name of Dawn. The sword glows brightly. In fact, I should take note that you now shed a light from you, Ross.
Yeah. Let me double check how big the radius is of that.
I believe say on here. Let's see. This is about sentience.
I know it
Sword
says
can speak.
somewhere.
What was
Uh,
order? Wait, what was it? No, that did not mean to do that. Yep.
uh,
Leap. Consume.
Person. Uh. It doesn't.
I mean, it's a sunblade. It's. I think you have to look. You have to look up the sub properties of a sunblade. For whatever reason, it's not like built into that. You have to look up the properties of a sunblade.
Oh. I want to say
Um,
Sunblade is 10 feet. 10 feet bright. 10 feet.
10.
I.
Let's
I.
see.
Yeah. Double check for me, cause I could be
Emits a
mistaken.
bright light in a 15-foot radius,
Oh,
and a
15
dim
feet.
light for additional 15. So,
Okay. A
all
little
right.
better
So
than I thought.
you, from now on, that's the light you shed.
Okay.
So that's dim 30, bright 15. Thank you for releasing me.
Of course. Calm. It'll be okay.
The light does not dim, but the blade is yours. And of
Can
course,
only
she.
Ross hear it?
No, she's being loud.
Oh,
Oh hey.
Yep.
that there's the girl.
What'd you say?
Yeah. What did you
I
say?
said, is that
Is that the voice you guys heard? Is that what you're asking?
yeah?
Oh.
No,
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But yes, it seems. She's going to tell you the spirit will only be gone for so long. It wants to use you. You should leave before.
Right.
This is by the way after having healed Valkyria.
Right. We should get out of here.
And
yeah.
you guys do
Yeah.
so.
We also need. We should check in on.
Mhm.
I am good at remembering names until not
Are
opening the
you?
stat block.
We got
Edith.
Eldith.
Eldith.
Eldith, yeah. Yeah, you guys leave the temple. Uh, as you're leaving, I hate to. I hate to be a bearer of news, but I can hear some commotion coming. I think they're gaining on us.
In that case, we need. In
What?
that case, we need. We should leave quickly.
Yeah, we should.
Well, I suppose we better hope that we're lucky and they don't go down the path we go down.
Right.
Can how close?
How close are?
Yeah, the people pursuing us.
Less than a half a day.
That means we really need to get moving.
Mm-hmm. Well, no more delay. We should probably get going now.
Right.
They're gonna gain on a way fast escape.
You're cutting out a bit,
We're
Kiri.
on
What
Yeah,
you
you
familiar
are cutting out a lot
area.
tonight.
Repeat what you said, Carrie.
You fucking said it. And now you're quiet.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
There
We
we
can hear
go.
you. Can hear you.
Okay. I said well, they're gonna gain on it very fast because they're familiar with this area and we aren't.
Hmm.
I suppose that's true, but why are you mentioning this?
You dude.
We didn't rest after that, did we? I don't think.
You have not, no.
Yeah, because I'm really messed up. I cannot fight.
Well, if you can't fight, we must flee.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me?
I think, to be honest, they might catch up to us very fast.
What are you suggesting?
What
then?
makes you say that?
You suggest we hide instead?
I think I should stay behind and catch up with you guys later and run interference here.
Alone?
Yeah, I got it.
Are you
You
sure?
do realize there is a huge opportunity for you to die if you do that alone.
Yeah, are you feeling okay? Like, I wasn't left in a good position after that tomb. What about you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you sure you really
Well,
want to
can't
do
argue with
this?
that.
I actually am doing particularly well, to be honest.
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
I thought.
You guys managed to bring them like to full health after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, weren't you getting like beat up the most or something? I couldn't remember. Yeah, sure. That's up to you. I'm not. If you insist, I won't force you to come.
If this is what you really want to do, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Sacrifice? I'm not gonna die.
Well, in case you, I'm saying in case that does end up happening.
It isn't.
Well, we should hurry before they start catching up. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I suppose.
Good luck, Renee.
May her lady keep her eyes on you.
May all that is good protect you, and may you see a great sun in your near future.
Thank you.
Dawn wasn't very specific, so we just see a little kid walking by. I'm sorry.
I mean, Dawn wasn't making something happen.
Anyway.
Dude, that felt so forced that I couldn't stop from laughing.
So, you guys go down the opposite path of Renee.
Goodbye.
Wednesday 1, okay. Alright, so. You guys are able. I'll even like say, not even worrying about any like encounters and stuff. You guys are able to get a full night's rest.
Woohoo!
Ooh, nice.
I think because you imported our characters, it should be fine. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, some people keep track of their stuff on their D&D Beyond sheet, that person might need to press the long rest button.
Well, I still like hitting the button. Now I forget. How does the
Hmm?
the undead thing we fought that reduced Edith's health to one?
It ends. It ends after a long rest.
Okay, I couldn't remember if they had to make a save
She is fine.
because dear God.
She wouldn't have been if you let her stay in that fight. For the record.
Oh, absolutely. Why do you think like we had her? I forget who was controlling her. I'm pretty sure it was Kiri.
But for the
She
time being,
fucked off.
yeah, for the time being, she is fine.
Okay.
All right. The next day, you guys travel. All right.
Oh yeah, it was a night. We need to remove a ration.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh.
Does anyone need a ration?
How many of those do I have? I have.
Let me look at that actually.
I am out of rations, but I just ran out, so I'm fine for now.
Okay, so you
I
used
have
your last
there
one
they
last
are.
night. Okay.
I have 5 left. Okay.
Wait, why do I suddenly have 10 left?
What probably happened is the D&D Beyond sheet.
I was probably at 5, so.
Oh,
Okay.
Get back here.
Get back here, you.
Backspace.
All right. So, as you guys are traveling, you manage to run into somebody. And Kiri, if you would like to describe who they're running into.
Ooh.
So like we said, we are there's like a monster nearby, right?
Oh yeah, we probably did make some plans earlier. Let me see if I can remember some plans we made. Oh, right, this. Yes, I have something for you. There would be what you guys would recognize if you remember that mushroom that caused the same disease. There is a dead one nearby that you are looking over. The one that almost killed Eve.
Yeah.
The one that exploded or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. There's a dead one.
Yeah, and she is looking over it.
Oh.
See this white-haired drow kind of investigating the body and like inspecting it and getting samples.
Make either a nature, arcana, religion, or medicine check for me.
Okay.
So many options.
Yep. I will note that depending on the
Oh,
check, I will give you certain results. You don't know much about this, sadly. You know that they have ties to beholders, but beyond that, you know nothing.
Okay. Ruh-roh.
Seeing this
Underdark is fast. Hell is this thing?
seeing this drow lady, does it seem like she has any vibe, like similar vibes to the people that are trying to hunt us down? Like she might be a part of their group.
Make an insight check, Kiri, deception or persuasion, but hidden.
Okay.
Mine doesn't have to be hidden, does it?
No, yours does not have to be hidden.
Okay.
You're making an insight check no matter what. I don't need to that's what we're hiding is not the number. It's what we're hiding is. They do not seem to be associated with that group. Like they have a certain official way. Honestly, she seems to be reacting with surprise to everything down here.
Doesn't seem like she has noticed our presence yet.
How engrossed would she be, Kiri?
Fairly.
I'm gonna say no then.
I would imagine she has her back to them.
Yeah.
It's been a day, right?
Yes, it's been a day.
This is the next day. Alright, this is the next day then.
Hmm. I am going to. I am going to. Still a little hesitant. Walk closer to the person.
Uh.
Oh.
Yes, I heard you. Yeah, Fauna.
Uh,
As you're looking at this thing, it suddenly gets a lot brighter. You can remake the check if you'd like.
Oh, do I notice like a light coming up behind me?
Yes, you do.
I thought you meant the mushroom was gonna explode again. At first.
the mushroom lights up like an
Bro.
atomic bomb.
Uh-oh.
No.
Should I roll the check?
Yeah, because you can see these clearer.
Wow.
Which, I'll be honest, not enough to give you different results, but hopefully you can see things a little bit more because you see like these pores. And you can see this like gland that seems to be where it contains its poison. Thankfully, already having ruptured.
I kind of noticed that light suddenly appears, kind of freaked out and turn around. I thought you were gonna be another monster, to be honest.
No.
Wait, what race is Ross?
Tabaxi.
A
Maxie.
whiskers cut.
AKA a cat person. A cat person, quite literally.
Are you actually a monster that can just talk?
Yeah.
I'm not a monster. I know tabaxis aren't.
Kinda.
As
Oh my
that's
God.
happening, a tiny mushroom walks up to you and explodes on you.
That's a way to put it.
No.
No, not again.
You guys can now communicate telepathically.
Sorry about that.
That was something.
Yeah, don't worry about that one. That's just our pet friend. I don't even know anymore. Anyways, hey.
Wait,
how's it
are
going?
you a fairy?
Yeah.
Oh, I stepped to the side. I imagine like Dill is like sort of hovering like just a tiny bit above my shoulder.
Oh my god.
You're a drow. You were told to avoid those.
Wait. I wasn't raised by drow.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah,
I
we have some looking for us, potentially.
I thought something seemed different about you. You were looking at that mushroom creature thing. Like you.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
from Baldur's Gate.
You didn't breathe that stuff in. Our friend got pretty sick off that.
Right.
If
Yeah,
you
what
hear
about-
like a voice from like nowhere, if you have, I can help if you have.
Also,
Yeah.
also,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Here's a question for you.
Uh,
Since the sword is sort of a person, would the smoke spore effect of our little guy apply to her too? To where it's telepathic?
yes, it would. I mean, the thing is, she can
Sword.
already communicate with you telepathically.
Okay.
She just doesn't unless she doesn't want anyone else to hear.
Right.
I forgot it's
Effectively, it's just one.
yeah,
full
speaks out
light
loud.
doing the other.
That's-
It's the same thing I did with Hazaron.
So what's your name?
Fauna?
Did you say Anna or Lana?
Fauna.
Fauna.
Oh, fauna. Oh,
With that.
I solved the F.
neither
I
of them
believe,
correct.
by the way, Ross, if you look at the bottom left corner of the screen,
Oh, I didn't
Helpful
think it
legend.
changed. Wow, crazy idea.
Yeah.
Look to the bottom left.
it's a nice legend of whose character is who.
Where are you guys heading?
We're looking for mushroom place.
Yeah, we're going to my place.
We're
Stools.
also running for our lives.
You hear in your head.
Running?
Yeah, we're also being followed.
Oh,
Yeah, there were some drows.
oh, I've never actually seen another drow before.
Oh, good.
I don't want to see these ones.
I wouldn't look at me.
Yeah, don't mind him. He's special.
He's not he doesn't actually look drow, right? Like dying.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to tone down playing him because I have just been told that I am causing my brother, who is across the room, concern. All right. Anyways,
Does the sword have a cure for that guy?
hit Ross.
Yes.
Roll a. I want to check
Maybe.
her mental scan. Roll a. That's just a plain +1. Roll a d20, add 1.
Oh, okay. I should probably /R D20 +1. That is a natural 20.
At least it's not a rock roll.
At least it's
All right,
not a rock
so-
roll.
So you guys see the light kind of shines extra bright on to him. I can't help him.
Hmm.
Oh.
That is a power far beyond me.
Well, calm down. I like try to like
Unfortunate.
soothly touch soothly.
I get
You
the
sound so ridiculous, Ross.
Can I confess how excited I was to play the sword that has panic attacks?
Very.
But yeah, the drow that we're running away from are slavers. If we wouldn't have escaped, it would have potentially brought us to the capital of drows. I forget there was a specific name given to it, but I completely forget what it was.
The
Believe I have it written down
drow
in the
men.
yeah.
I know we talked
bel-
about it.
Do you guys mind if I follow you for a bit? I'm interested in this mushroom place.
Sure,
Uh,
I
Well,
don't
we
mind.
could use a bit of company after we lost the last bit.
Oh yeah, last one. Our other friend stayed behind. Wanted to scrap with them, I guess.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. The more the merrier.
Oh, they sound like a bit of a fool.
It was their decision in the end.
And I couldn't care less. All right, let's keep going, everyone.
I like
All-
your spirit.
We lend you our faith.
Don't mind him. He's a little crazy.
Indeed,
What?
I am. That's my name.
Oh.
Anyways, off we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
did we just establish that the other personality's name is a little crazy?
That's not his name.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Anyways.
Sorry. Sorry.
All right. So as you guys travel, stuff happens.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Quite an interesting bit of stuff. I'm actually gonna pull up the proper chapter here.
Okay. While you're doing
because
that,
I want to double.
just to give a little context. Carrie's playing a witch now, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the witch from Valdespire of Secret, which if you want to know about, go check out our video on it.
Yep.
Oh.
Link in description.
Although I don't think that video is actually out yet by the time this is uploaded.
I don't know if it
Uh,
does. You make mushroom potions.
I mean that's an option
I
later
use
on. I believe.
curses.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of it's curse based. It's fun. Dill, when the
We
video's out, I
will
will send you
see
the video.
when and if you guys get in a fight. Oops, I scrolled too far down.
You got too far.
Where is it?
You've gone too far, Jafar.
This one.
Oh,
Here we
your
go.
fault, Jafar.
All right, so. Okay, so I believe your passive perception is better than the number I need to check for this. Yes, it is. Mystic. As you guys are walking forward, you notice something. Might not just be. Let's see. Who else has? Anyone else have a passive perception greater than 14?
I think I do.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, I do. I have a 16.
All right, then Mystic and Valkyria. You notice that the air is a bit blurry in front of you. Almost like, well, like a toxic gas might be in front of you.
Ruh-roh.
But not just that.
Oh.
You all notice that there are what could only be described as these weird fish-looking people, all sitting in a circle, dancing in the middle of this blurry gas.
What the heck?
Huh.
Damn, we got a bit of a party going on over here now, don't we?
As I notice the gas, I would like stop. I imagine like I'm the one in the front, so like I just like stop. Be careful.
La la la. Guys.
Huh.
Someone actually speaks Undercommon, which
I do speak Undercommon.
Finally.
Nice.
They actually came to the Underdark prepared.
well, this character actually went on purpose.
Yeah.
Everyone else kind of just ended up there.
Right.
Look. This one, not this one. I want to look at not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. This one. Yep. That's how you spell it. There we go. I want to make sure that I'm right about that being the language because I don't want to call you bullshit. That is the language. Yep. You hear. We give thanks to the great Altiltaltuk, and we spin in circles for them.
I know. Here's the thing. I actually know what these are. I actually know what these are as a player, and they are funny.
Huh.
What? In like
They
the tel-
seem to be.
How many did I say there were in this? Oh, that many.
They seem to be worshiping something.
The great Ukadokun They give us the funny air that we breathe.
I have so many questions.
Huh. She's kind of like watching them go around with a smile. I don't think that they're dangerous at all.
Still,
Dang.
in the telepathy thing, still, I can't quite tell what are these things.
I was hoping to turn them into fish sticks.
God.
We give our possessions away for gold in thanks to Okul Dokul Bok.
Um,
Do
But they're in the center of what you know to be looks like toxic gas.
Do we have to go past? Do we?
It is going to be longer, but it is going to take you longer to get anywhere. But you can go around them.
Can we tell from where we are how far in the gas is? Like
How far in it goes? It goes for like quite a ways.
But also, is it all the way up to the ceiling, or?
Yes, that much I can tell you.
Damn it.
It'd take a while to go
No,
around.
normally I'd have witty commentary for this, but I got nothing.
Excuse me, Sereth? You wouldn't happen to recognize what kind of gas this is, would you?
It could be any a number of things.
would I have any idea of what these things are? I wouldn't assume as much.
Oh, these guys? Consider what we talked about. Make a history, nature, history or nature really is all I can give you.
Damn.
Nope, not a clue.
You're still private, by the way.
I'll just reveal it. Boom. Boom. There you go.
I just heard that. There you go. And assumed it must be good.
Hey, you said this was poison gas in front of us, right?
I believe it is. The fact that they are still, even though I don't understand Undercommon, I can still see like they breathe in the thing, right?
Yeah, you saw that.
Excuse me.
That tells me either they have adapted to become resistant to the effects or are immune to it, or it's not actually poisonous, though that would be a big risk to even attempt.
No.
Is there like a way around them or the gas?
Yes, there is. It'll make your journey longer, take a longer period of time, but there is a way around. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Just figured I'd check.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Does the toxic gas would it be dangerous? It might be dangerous.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, yeah, I have poison resilience. So I mean,
would you like to just try and breathe it in and see what happens?
Knowing my character, yes, you would.
Oh no! Hey, be careful!
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh.
He just explodes right in front of us.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. Let me double check. Do you have advantage against poison saves, or just resistance to the damage?
Poison resilience. You have advantage on saving throws you make to avoid or end the poison condition, and have resistance to poison damage.
Okay, that's interesting because this doesn't actually cause the poison condition. It just does damage.
Oh.
Just make a con save. No advantage. Sorry.
Just con save.
At least you're not turning into a fish man.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't have that. I'm sorry. You take a damage. Unfortunately, a damage you're taking. And you get the sense that continued to breathing this in would, the damage makes me constant. Like maybe every, I don't know, it's hard to say, hour, half an hour.
Yeah, he's gonna like breathe it in, and as soon as that damage is taken, he's just gonna like back up a bit, as if he like reacted to the smell. So, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Are you okay?
Oh, that'll wake you up in the morning. Okay.
What happened?
Well, yes. Anyways,
That's
Okay.
What did it taste like?
what did it taste like?
Yeah.
That's actually a good
as-
question. Let me get another taste.
Okay.
He's
Make
not.
another. Okay, he's not. Okay, he's not. Okay, good.
He's
Okay.
pretending.
So as that happens, one of these guys is gonna come up and say in Undercommon, "You can't embrace the love of book duk book."
Oh wait, I know who these guys are.
Oh.
They are going to approach you.
Oh, Gary, you
they
just
saying?
found out what they are.
Yeah.
Or at least I believe they are.
One of
Yeah.
them is carrying a bag of stuff. And they're going to say in Undercommon, "Hello, good sirs. I am
Oh yeah, I would be.
I'm gonna say back to him and
By the way, I am not writing these names down or making effort to remember them.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one
I
as a
wasn't gonna
party
try to say it.
party friend. Anyway,
I'm going to say it undercommon. Greetings. My name is Pana.
what it?
Good to meet you. Fauna. Ooh, that name is hard to say. Can I interest you in worship or some of our wares?
I speak in telepathic, or in the telepathy thing. What are they saying?
First, the telepathy has to be activated. Psh!
Oh, I thought it was still activated. Activated from
Yeah, I thought
last
it was
time.
No, this has
Sorry.
been hours of travel.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, it gets activated, and now you can do that.
Oh, so what are these things saying?
They're saying that they have wares that we can buy from them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could see them, though we don't have much stuff on us.
All right. They're going to pull out. First off, you see these stone-tipped arrows.
Oh.
They don't look particularly pretty, but they look like they could probably get the job done if one were to use a bow. I'm going to remind myself how many they have. 40. They have 40.
Okay.
We have these stabby implements. They're great for when you need to worship. And of course, we have our communal food offerings. And they're going to take out some fish.
I'm gonna look from the fish to them. Do they look particularly similar?
No.
Okay.
My God.
Hmm. The stuff looks neat.
You think that could probably last a one person 12 days.
Wait, the amount of fish or just a single fish?
The amount of fish. The fish altogether.
Okay, I was gonna
It's
say
like 12
a
rations.
single fish for 12 rations. God damn, are you buying a whale?
Get some TV, yeah.
There's some big ass fish.
We would never, ever give you a piece of the great.
I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pull out my wallet and it just crumbles in the
out of
dust.
curiosity, I've never heard of this person before. Who is it?
Oh, the great Puck Puck.
Yeah.
They are the one who gives us the gas, and also lets us not be in our village.
What's going on in your village?
You can't hear him.
I think there's an assumption of translation, unless you're saying you're not
Yeah.
translating.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I'll let Oaks Tooks. Hi, I'm Oaks Tooks.
We're gonna go through all these guys' names. The last one's gonna be Bob.
Oh, they would never do a name like Bob. Bob is way too hard to pronounce for them. Anyways, so, what's going on in our village? Well, tension's high, man. Like, really high. They're all like, come worship my god. And the other guy's like, no, worship our gods. Is really bad. So we were like, let's just go worship our own god all the way over here.
I see.
Dude, I'm not gonna make. This.
So none of us got anything to say, I see.
Right, I'm trying to think of something more to say.
Fish god trouble.
Fish god.
Well, okay, Dale, how do I pronounce your name again? It's been a minute.
Epitaph. Something like that.
Epitaph.
There we go.
How are you doing on arrows?
Good question.
Okay, 18. I don't have money apparently.
I don't either.
So I can't buy anything.
I have a little. Could you ask them?
I will state, if you are willing, you could exchange some stuff you found for them if the value is equal.
Okay.
So you don't have to just go right and find direct money.
Could you
Cash money.
Could you ask them how much
I didn't like.
or I'm trying to figure out how to word that.
I will just help and break the fourth wall. Generally speaking, I'm not going to go off book for this. I'm going to go on book for this. 20 arrows is worth 1 gold.
Oh my god. Let me tell you.
40 arrows would be the value of 2 gold.
Oh, okay.
Rations are worth 5 silver pieces. So 12 days of rations would be worth.
That's what?
6 gold. 6 gold. So that is, if you want to buy everything, that'll be a total of 8 gold.
You know.
What's up?
I'm gonna buy some of them rations. I have gold.
Yeah, that's fair. You did just start, so yeah.
How much?
Are you buying? There are 12 days worth.
All of the rations.
All of the rations would be 6 gold.
Yeah, my character didn't start with rations, so.
Okay.
No.
Convenient for you. So are you buying all of them?
Yes.
All right, you get 12 days worth of rations in the form of fish.
Nice.
Okay.
Here, I could buy you some backup arrows. I don't know how good the quality is, but having some backup shots wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Up to you.
Oh, I pull out a. You said for 40, it's two gold, right?
40 is 2 gold. Yes.
I pull out 2 gold coins. Can you tell them I'm willing to trade this for their supply of arrows?
Of course, I can. And I tell
All right,
them.
all right, our stabby implements are yours. They're not bundled
Nice.
up or anything. They're just like pile of them.
Did they keep it in the container that they were holding in, or just like they're just in a pile now?
There was no container.
Oh. I thought they were holding like a bag of just like.
Well,
like,
they had a
every-
bag, but generally speaking, the arrows were just loose.
Okay. I try my best to quickly get the arrows to be in a more organized matter, and once they're all organized, I hand them to Epitaph.
All right, you got
Nice.
40 arrows, which honestly
I
should
would
do
make
you
it
good.
58.
Yep.
My god.
All right. Well,
That's a
that
lot.
is a good break. We need to go back to worshipping. And they go back into the poisonous cat.
So
Bye.
that was
Um,
convenient.
So yeah, I guess we're going around.
Can you breathe poison?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I don't care to try.
are they?
By the way, why do you have a through your?
Oh, that happened a while ago.
Hey, please.
Yes.
Are you good now?
When they walk away,
I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I will say this right now. Of course, fairies can't breathe poison. They're weak to it.
Yeah, right.
Are they still like
I
in?
get it.
Are they still like an earshot? Like after they walk away? Like are they still
I mean,
going back to where?
yeah,
where they
this
were
is a
previously
cave.
being?
It's super echoey.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, they went back to where they were. If you wanted to say that, you could probably call out to them.
Do you guys think that? Apparently, they were talking about how, or actually, would you have said that they claim their god brought them this gas?
Yeah.
Maybe we could see if their god could potentially make an opening for us to go through. If we asked.
Oh, if we say a prayer to that guy.
Well, at the very least, we could ask if that's a possibility.
Why don't we just take the long way?
We have people chasing after us.
Okay.
I wonder if they breathe poison.
Well, they would be
Drow, they probably
presumably drow like me. So
yeah, Drow do. They are poison resistant, right? Are they? Are you?
I'm not
Oh, okay.
particularly.
No.
I actually don't know. I never played a drow, so I don't know.
Speaking of, I need to. I need to add your racial traits to your character. They're not on there for some reason.
Who's?
You would
I
think
think-
drow would be resistant to poison, but they aren't.
Oh, yeah, it was dwarves that I was thinking of, and then I thought dwarves were Dweger.
I mean, Dweger, for all intents and purposes, are
And-
dwarves, just
Yeah, yeah.
slightly different.
There's
By the way,
underground ones, so I
your
thought
sheet
drow
your
would
sheet
also
should
be
now
like that.
have your sheet should now have everything it should have on it now, Kiri.
I thought it was an underground thing, not a dwarf thing.
I assume you actually wanted alert, Kiri.
To what?
Alert, because you have alert on your other sheet.
What? No, I don't have alert.
You don't have alert? Okay, I don't know why that's on there then. Ignoring that, I'm getting rid of that now. Boom, gone. But yeah,
No,
I
I
put
took
your
the-
ratio.
I took the feat that gave 2 extra curses.
Right. Yes. I see it now. Yep. There you go. All right. Otherwise, everything. Your racial traits are all in there though.
Okay.
At the very least, we should, if we can get through this gas through it quicker without being harmed, that would surely get us ahead by a good while. At least I imagine.
I guess it would depend if they can go through or not.
Right. Do you think you could ask them to come back again?
Sure. Use us. My friend has a question for you about your god.
Really awkward.
Yeah.
Have we say goodbye and we come back.
Tell him.
like a
You have a
didn't really
question
say
about.
anything till
You have a
left.
question about the great Ukabukadukabuk.
I relay that. Make sure in your response you use it so
yeah,
you can you can really express your sincerity. You know.
Oh God, I love these guys. I nod, like signaling that I'm the one with the question.
They all simultaneously look towards you.
I would say, I would ask, since their god had provided them the lovely gas that sadly we cannot properly go through, if us praying for them could or to them could potentially grant us safe passage through it. Also, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name because, dear God.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. And you see them all like mumbling and undercommon. Oh, great! Ukadukabuk. Somebody volunteer and verbally volunteer to roll a d100 for me.
I'll do it. It was my idea.
If you get a 1, there's a lore behind these guys.
A 1.
If you get a 1,
Yes, these are the guys I was thinking of.
Yep.
Can I say the name? Because these guys are lovely guys.
they're the Kutoa.
Katoa. Yeah.
They're
But
such
your characters don't know.
Yeah,
them.
character-wise, we don't know, but they are very
Can
fun.
I ask about the significance of getting a 1?
Basically, this is gonna be treated, I'm assuming, like a divine intervention.
Kind of like, yeah. Basically, if they get a 1, the thing they ask for is gonna happen.
Okay. Come on.
You can do this for us.
Come on.
No.
Nope.
No.
That was close. That was fairly close though. 15.
There's a 1 in there.
There's one
we
in
were
there.
looking for the 1 in the other spot and a 0 in the 1. So anyways,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I tried.
It does not seem like that is the great Ukadabuka's wish right now.
You said that it's not in his god's wish for us to leave.
I
Well,
see.
at the very least, it's not their wish to move the gas.
All right.
They don't mind if you leave.
Tell him, thank you for trying.
I said it.
And they're gonna go back to their business.
Yep. Well, we should better start, going through that long way. Maybe if we're lucky, with all the footsteps from these guys around, maybe they think we went through the gas.
Alright.
Good idea.
Alright. And it is now nighttime. So yeah, you guys journey through and obviously going around the gas, and eventually it is about time to get ready to rest for the night.
Yep.
There you go.
This is a bit of a nice clearing. Do we want to continue our little night watches?
Especially if how, from what it sounds like, how close they are. Then yes, absolutely.
Who fucking
Well, I only
Well,
need
considering
4
that
hours of
last
sleep.
time, considering how last time I was on a night watch, I did find something. How about I volunteer?
Hmm.
I'll go first, and Mystic, how about you wake up?
so anyway?
And I'll let you know. You know.
How's that?
When to start my
Sound
watch? Sure.
Yeah, I'll start my night watch first, and then you can go next.
Sure. I am fine with that.
All right. Out of curiosity, is Fauna going to do her trance towards the latter half or earlier half?
It
Oh, the long.
depends if it matters. Like if she's asked to do
Fair enough. Yep.
a shift.
Is she asked?
Also, I am so sorry. I gotta step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That is perfectly fine. I will take this opportunity to have a vibe check.
Really interesting.
What the fuck?
What he said.
Oh, these guys are great. They're great.
They're goofy looking.
Those guys are cool.
Well, it's my first time interacting with them.
For what it's worth, Kiri and Ross, unless they've seen it at some other table that they've not told me about, this is their first time interacting with them as well.
And
Also,
Eve.
yeah, sorry, I don't know why.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
This is.
These are in
the-
Baldur's Gate. That's how me and Ross know these.
They're Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I know them of reputation because they're kind of insane. Their entire thing, and everyone else knows it, so I'm going to tell you, is that these guys have the unique ability to believe so hard enough in something it becomes real. That is these guys' entire thing.
That is funny.
Yeah. Hence why if they got a 1 on 100, I'd be like, yeah, they have believed so far that the gas is actually an entity.
Is the god is just something they made up, right?
Generally
Made up
speaking,
image.
yes. But because how these guys are, that doesn't really matter.
They're like the orcs from Warhammer, I think, are like that too. You just kind of believe stuff and it happens.
They are pretty fun.
Yeah, I had like nothing to say that entire time.
Like, before he said it, he's like, oh, he takes the 30.
Is the square for Dill tiny on anyone else's screen or just mine?
Well,
No, it's
I'll
not.
take a screenshot and put it in general.
I mean, technically
I'm
it
back.
should
So-
be.
Sorry
Welcome
about
back.
that. What I miss?
like it's tiny.
Just a vibe check. Just a vibe check, Ross.
It's tiny compared to everyone else's on my screen.
It's doing fine. Also, I don't know if we're ever gonna get to the background lore of these guys, but can we talk about how fucking goofy they are and how
I
potentially powerful
just
they are?
talked
Yeah,
about
he
it,
just
Ross. I
explained
just
it.
talked
Yeah,
about it.
Oh,
he
you
did.
did? Oh, I missed it.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. All right. Is anyone else stepped away, or are we good?
I mean, Kiri probably did since he was muted.
Nope.
All right. So, yes. So I was asking, is anyone going to ask Fauna to do Night Watch?
No.
I'm
All
going-
right. In that
Who's
case,
doing like the second half?
I think he said he asked.
He wanted Ross's character too.
yeah, which I'm fine with.
Well, that's only 4 hours rest, right?
yeah. No. Yeah. Up to this point, this guy has been doing the other half because he's been this chance earlier.
I guess I'll take my earlier so that I can back that guy up then.
Okay. In that case, all right. First thing I'm gonna ask. Shiro.
Mhm.
Yep. The pronunciation always stumbles me up, so I double check that. Make a perception check for me. I will note that it is brighter for you guys now when you're sleeping.
Yeah, because of the sword.
So anyway.
But yes, so you look around. What you're noticing is it's definitely getting wetter as you're walking.
Getting wetter.
Whoa,
Yes, you can see some moss on some of the rocks, as an example.
Trying to be like.
Well, that doesn't seem like a very harmful thing.
No, it's not, but you're noticing it.
I mean, my thought process is we're probably getting closer to the mushroom place because mushrooms do like to grow in more moist environments.
Anyways, there was something I meant to do last time we did this, but then something else happened. Hey, Ramos.
Oh, we're good. Like,
Oh yeah, I need to check our DMs because it's been a minute. God, how far back was it?
I'm pretty sure it was pretty far back.
Definitely before we did the Pokemon podcast thing.
Bill, you remember that?
Is it
there
this?
it is.
Is it this?
Yes, that one.
Ah, okay.
Small change to it is how they wake up.
Okay.
Just small change, because it's not going to be the full shift that Jiro quotation marks takes before he wakes up Mystic, but he's not going to wake up Mystic in a very friendly way. No, because in fact, dagger in hand, he is going to like forcefully sit on top of them to wake them up.
Huh?
And then put the dagger up to their throat.
What are you doing?
And immediately his other hand, without the dagger, just over his mouth.
What are you?
Calm down now. You don't want to wake the others now, do you? How about this? You be quiet, and I won't take this dagger and give your little vocal cords a good wake-up call. How about that?
You see my character's eyes like glance down at. I'm assuming the dagger has like a little shimmer to it. Even though I don't know what would cause. Maybe the light of the sword will cause the other little sword to shimmer. I don't know. I want a cool effect. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I give a like while trying my best not to accidentally nod my way into getting my neck stabbed. I give like a light nod.
Good. Now, he takes his hand off. I need to ask you something.
What do you want to know? Mystic says in like a whispering tone.
Well, this thing I want to know involves. He's got to kind of like direct his attention towards the artifact that he had. That thing.
What about it?
Well, it turns out I found out a little something about it the other night.
Oh, that's cool.
Turns out it's directly linked towards me. Every time we get further away from it, the light grows dimmer. Every time we get closer, it gets brighter. Care to tell me why that is? Are you hunting me?
Well, in a sort of way, yes. not in the vein of hunting you for sport, but more like trying to find you.
Find me. Yeah, that's not vague as shit at all.
Can I finish? You see, I
Sure, go ahead.
am a follower of God, let me just I need to double check how to pronounce the Saluna and God, what was the other one's name? God, hey, cut me some slack. It's been what 3 weeks since we played this campaign.
It has been a while since we've been in this.
Something like that, yeah.
So cut me some slack. God, I forget how this.
Right, your brain cell together, Ross.
God, why is it not letting me copy and paste the name?
You got this.
You know what? Hey, Bleeps, can you do me a favor?
What is it?
I'm gonna send you the. I'm gonna send you the name. Would you mind just telling me how to properly pronounce it again?
Sure.
Here.
You got a lot of background noise, Gary.
Sorry.
I thought it was Dill that had the background.
Elistre.
No.
A follower of Saluna.
Elistra. Probably Elistra.
Elistra. And
I heard about the Saluna part earlier, but yeah, go on.
And basically, they had sent me on a quest to look for her, I think I put down Saluna's next champion. One that would wield her power.
Next champion. Oh, I see. Now you're talking about my grandchild, aren't you?
Grandchild.
Grandchild.
Oh.
See, let me explain the little thing to you, and only to you, because I think we got a bit of a connection going on, and not just from the knife, you know? So let me explain this to you real quick. I am not Jiro.
I mean, that would explain the vastly different personalities.
Exactly. Though I can't say I got here willingly, you know? Kind of got cursed into this role, but yeah, it's whatever at this point. See, I'm an ancestor of his. Not very nice one, they say in the history books, that you can't exactly find anything about me anymore. So how about I'll play along with your little game. But I'm only going to tell my name to you, and only to you, okay? Around the others, refer to me as Jiro, okay?
I'm fine with that.
Cool. Then how about a real introduction now?
I feel
my name is Reggie. Pleasure to meet you.
Lecky. I'm joking.
What?
Reggie Lecky.
Oh my God, Ross.
My character did not say that, for the record.
Was it you picked Reggie as the superpowered evil side's name?
Do you even know how it's spelled?
I'm sure it's spelled some way. Just funny.
It's spelled like this.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're putting it out of the abyss.
That is this campaign.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna send it to the DM. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
I don't imagine the spelling is some big secret.
No.
After this person evil spirit, chaotic spirit, whatever spirit is.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
he is. After he introduces himself, he's gonna like take the knife off of his neck and stand up.
You hear in your head, Mystic. What do you think he's going to do if you defy him?
Can I respond back in my head?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
yes, you can.
okay. I don't know. I would rather not find out.
Understood. Just another thing to worry about.
It'll be
He
okay.
puts his dagger back, like where he keeps it, and he like stretches a bit. Anyways, there's a bunch of moss around, but it's whatever. It's your turn now. All right, now have fun. Right to sleep.
I will say, you get advantage because the sword is helping you.
Oh, sweet, nice. But also, could I make? I try to like think of if I've heard the name Reggie before.
Okay, Neo.
Yes.
I'll be honest. I would love if you gave me some of this information. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Right. I guess I should have sent this in. I thought I did. I thought I gave some.
I don't think you gave me the Reggie stuff. You gave me a small amount of information, not that.
Also, Neo.
Either way, could you set a DC and send it to me?
Yes. Give me a moment.
By the way, Neo,
to give you an idea, 5 is so obvious. Might not even roll. 10 is reasonable chance you'd know it. 15 is if you're well informed, you'd probably know it. 20 is you would need to be an expert to know it. 25 is you're more than an expert. 30 is it should not humanly be possible to know this.
By Neo, pulling back the curtain a little bit. Out of pure curiosity, did you choose Reggie just an excuse to have it be connected to your profile image?
Yeah, of course I did. What do you think I am?
Oh, that's why you picked that name? See, I didn't know that character, so...
Oh, you forgot about the villain that showed up in 4 episodes, I think? 5? And then just disappeared from the entire series, never to be seen again?
Well, Ross, I've never watched the series.
You never seen Beyblade? Really?
Not your version. We've talked about this.
I don't think we had this conversation about Beyblade.
Yeah, you did.
We absolutely have. But yeah, no. Yeah. Alright, still, I mean, you can make a history roll. I'll just need to wait for Neo to give you the DC.
Oh, okay.
Shockingly long to write what should be a number.
I think he's writing down like more
I'm writing
information.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're writing this stuff so I know it. Okay, thank you.
So here's the roll. That is a 5.
Uh,
Well, I
Neo,
can tell you right now, it's
Bro.
not that.
Yeah.
Don't even really need it.
Oh, it would be a fun spell for this campaign, but I won't. There's no shot I'll probably be able to find the costly material component for it.
I assume you legend lore?
Yeah, legend lore on Reggie.
I mean, that might work. But anyways, also, yeah, make a perception check. I'm still waiting for you to send me the information, but it doesn't matter because I'm not giving it to you.
I did not even realize yeah, here you go. Advantage, boom. That is a 18.
Okay, yep.
Not bad.
I mean, the same details. It is water. You can use some water. I mean, you're definitely close to some source of water, though who knows how close. But other than that, everything is perfectly fine.
All right.
Yep. Back half.
Yep.
Fauna, your trance ends.
I walk over to where Fauna is doing her trance.
There is a point I need to point out. Technically, you still have like semi-awareness when you're doing when you're in your trance. I assume that you would have had your conversation far enough away that wouldn't be an issue.
I guess depends where they sleep. Of course,
Neo?
do they sleep together?
Hey, sorry, I just finished the thing. What was the question?
I assume because for elves with their trance they have like a semi-awareness, which you would be aware of.
Mhm.
I assume you would have made a point to have the conversation decently far away.
Yes.
Okay.
Got you. Yep, fair enough. Thank you.
Hmm.
Yep,
Also, the DC originally was gonna be that.
Ooh, fun. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, you didn't hit it.
Yeah, though I'm not even. I'm gonna take a guess and say it was gonna be DC 23.
Anyways, Fauna, your trance ends. Make a perception check with me. You also have advantage because this guy's helping you.
Okay.
I was like, "Are you still
You're
sound
still
private?"
Goddamn.
All
bad.
right. Yeah. No. It is actually a fairly silent night. Everyone, you all get a long rest.
Woohoo!
Let me heal my one.
Yippee.
Hey Ross, can I
Oh,
get a
you gotta do
couple
that.
good old rations from you?
Well, I was just gonna say I could just keep track of it on my character.
Yeah, I'm out of rations.
Okay, so I need to remove 2 of my rations. Does anyone else? Does anyone
Okay.
else need
Before
rations?
you remove rations, Ross, I want to check something on Eve.
Oh,
Did you run out of rations previous long rest or this long rest?
Previous.
Okay. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Mark down 2 then.
Okay. Does anyone else need a ration given to them?
I'm good for now.
I have 4 left.
Yeah, Carrie just bought a bunch, right?
Should have
Yeah.
11 now.
Okay. Okay. So I'll remove 2.
All right. So,
All right.
you guys continue your journey.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So, yes. We shouldn't be getting too far from Frog Lake now. Just a few more days.
That sounds good to me.
Indeed. Where's our environment looking like? Like while we're like walking.
Yes.
Walking
I
through-
was just about to get to that. So,
Okay.
As I described now, we are getting to kind of a mossy area. Which obviously is a sign that you're approaching a lake.
Yep.
And so you can see this moss. Green is a stretch. It's kind of more of a dark purplish. But it does seem to be covering and absorbing water throughout the over all the rocks. I would also say that the general rocky terrain is less of a path at this point, more of a just a bunch of bumpy rocks, if that makes sense.
Okay. Be careful where you step. Who knows how stable these rocks are. And I'm gonna like try my best to carefully walk on these rocks.
All right, yes. And you guys are able to do so and to get to another place to camp.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Some days, not much happens. All right.
All right.
So, same watches?
Yep.
Or different watches? What's the watch order this time around?
Not Jiro.
Gotcha.
He's going to sleep.
Okay.
Understood.
I'll watch whenever.
All right, so you're watching first. Are you taking like the first? I suppose for you, it would make the first. Yeah, you first watch for you.
I can take first watch and then the other drag can take second.
All right, make that super easy. Okay, fair enough. Make a
Alright.
perception check for me.
Get some good sleep. Honk shoe, maybe.
All right. Yeah. So it is a rather uneventful night. Every once in a while, you can hear what is a bat in the distance, but it's nothing to be worried about, and it never gets too close to you. Not even about actually pressing, the long rest was successful.
Woohoo! I don't think it's necessary to hit the button at all this time. But
Yeah,
anyway.
no.
What did I put?
Also, why is Epitaph upside down, Dill?
To represent them sleeping, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Probably.
They sleep like a bat.
That would be very funny. I mean, there's nothing else to add. That's just very funny.
Yeah.
Put this.
Were you afraid of the bats, and now you are trying to become a bat?
No, don't make that a thing. I put it. I don't put it somewhere.
I was wondering if someone would get that reference.
I must have put it here.
Everyone got that reference.
All right. So, the journey further, the water is getting more and more obvious.
Water.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Water, like going through. How does the water look?
As you're starting to see it,
Yeah.
make a nature check for me.
Okay. Nature. I have proficiency in this. That is a 13. Not god awful.
All right. I mean, it looks rather water.
Looks rather water.
Okay. To be more clear, it is a little murky, but like analyzing, it is actually relatively clear.
Okay. It looks like
Yeah.
water. I feel like that's
This is probably on the surface. You would probably compare this to swamp water.
okay. I feel like that's all you get for getting a nat 1. Yep, that looks like water.
Sometimes my brain would be like, "What am I thinking about?" That's why.
Epitaph is a real lucky one here. They don't gotta step in this shit.
Yeah.
At least I'm not.
Alright, that-
At least
You
I'm
think
not.
you can carry me?
Oof.
Okay. All right. So,
Try.
how
Are you a
much
12 and
do you weigh,
weight?
Emma? Keeping in mind that Epitaph's strength score is bad,
Yeah, minus
and I
1.
think
No,
body alone you couldn't carry them.
I would say that Fauna weighs about like 130 pounds.
Yeah, I don't think Epitaph can carry that.
yes. No.
Yeah, no.
All
I tried,
right.
though.
So, carrying right along, but though you guys are uncomfortable as you might be, you do make it through the night. However, the night is rather interesting. Before anyone even has a watch.
My ears perk up. Huh?
Is what you hear.
Um,
By the way, the sound's not stopping. I'm just stopping enunciating it so I
Okay.
can say other things.
Right, yeah.
damn, who's shrinking at this hour?
What in the hells is that? Does it sound like the screams are getting closer, or...
Nope.
Where does it sound like it's coming from?
Make a perception check. Generally speaking, all around you guys. But you do note, it seems to get a little quieter as Mystic moves around. The only thing you guys can see near you are mushrooms.
I don't know if I could sleep with that guy shrieking. I think someone should shut him up.
So I fully noticed that wherever I move, the screamings sort of stop.
It's like it seems to be concentrated around where you are.
What, like when you move, it moves with you, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's like more
So
like
you probably
a
wouldn't even notice
so
it.
it's more like the radius around me. Basic starts to think of why this would be happening more around them versus the others, and then
Make a investigation or nature check.
oh, I was just gonna throw out a theory, but okay.
You can throw the theory. A theory is free.
The mushrooms are screaming because of the light that's being caused by the sword.
Mako, you got it. Point.
Woohoo! Do I still need a roll for what were we asking for? Nature?
No,
okay.
you don't. No,
Okay.
you don't.
Okay.
As a reminder, as I always say, unless you have information your character does not, I usually say that if you can figure it out, your character can figure it out. There is no reason for me to ask for a roll anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, then, wouldn't the solution, my loyal subject, be to turn that blasted light off?
Let me
Got a switch.
hold on. In my head, Dawn.
No, I don't. Not the dark. Not the dark.
Whoa.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll be with you the entire time. Don't worry. 10.
Was the DC.
Oh hey.
As you guys do, the light extinguishes.
I make sure I'm still holding on to the sword.
Yep. And I won't even ask for watches because you guys have a good system for it. You guys are able to get a good night's rest.
Woohoo.
For the record, by the way, no bullshit. It is literally Ross. I'm sure you read it. It's literally in the magic item description. The sword is afraid of the dark.
Yeah. It literally. Oh yeah, no, you were talking about that last time too in the last session. So
Yeah. All right, but you guys are able to long rest without issue.
Thank you, Dawn. Let's wait until we're further away from these. With the light off, I take a good look at the mushrooms to try to just notice some characteristics about them that's so they're easier to see later on.
Yeah, I understood. I will let you know. You can kind of see what makes them unique.
Dawn, let's hold off on shining our light again until we're further away from these things. Otherwise, they may cause the drought to track us down with their screams.
Okay.
I'll be holding you the entire time. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, we should probably get moving.
I will say, by the way, Ross, super impressed you managed to figure that out.
I mean, honestly, it was sort of easy because it's what makes me different from everyone else right now? Oh, well, I have this aura of light in a place that's completely just normally just dark. So I guess it would make sense for them to be like,
understood.
What is this light? What's this?
Yep.
What's this shining in the air?
You guys travel for your fourth day of travel today. We're in the session, rather. Not today. That's not travel works.
Oh, by the way, so I know Eve needs I need to give Eve a ration. Everyone still good on rations?
Yep.
I have about 2
Oh,
days
yeah, I
left.
forgot.
Okay,
3.
perfect.
You said this is the 5th day of travel?
No, 4th day.
4th.
This session, yeah.
Yeah, this session.
Yep. All right. So, as you guys are walking, you guys can see a lot of rivers. Basically, small bodies of water that are kind of near to you.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you see what looks to be some kind of faded out sign. But it is hard to put meaning to them.
What language do they seem to be written in?
They would be written in Undercommon. It just the signs are faded out.
Okay.
As in, they have probably not been maintained in a while. Okay. Right. But the journey itself is uneventful. I'm gonna be honest, I rolled like shit for random encounters this time around.
I was gonna say, like, wow,
Dude,
like 4 of the 5 have not been anything.
can you
What'd you say? Carrie? Ross?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
There you go, Carrie.
Yeah. Fucking. Can you just like roll an encounter already?
Don't worry, stuff will happen this session. This session's not gonna be all nothing. It's just a little backloaded.
The session's nothing but therapy for
The
a
little
sword.
guys were cool though.
Oh, you know,
They were. They
Kuda-
absolutely were.
Kuda-
They absolutely were.
Kurotoa are amazing little guys.
Right. Okay, back to business. So, I will just go to get to fast forward something happening. The next day of travel,
Oh, all right.
as you guys awaken. So yeah,
removing
I'm just gonna go a little
rations.
fast forward to get something interesting. You guys hear. Gabuta. Let me look at everyone's languages again. Okay, Jiro.
Yeah.
So far, just Jiro.
I just know common and undercommon.
Epitaph
Oh. What the hell?
I was gonna-
and Vocaria.
That one.
every time I hear your name, I keep on thinking of a churro, not Jiro.
You guys all understand that this is some form of ancient abyssal. Regardless of what you understand, I need everyone to make wisdom saves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
This could be bad for the records.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom save.
It was a 7.
Okay.
At least this character's more wise than my
Oh,
other
no.
character, plebes.
Oh no,
Oh, God.
indeed.
Uh-oh.
It's time to introduce the unique mechanic to this campaign.
Oh,
Your madness level.
Ooh, fun.
oh,
Oh,
you,
you think your
fun.
character isn't
briefly-
already mad?
you briefly mentioned about this. Oh yeah, it would be in the Mad Shiro form.
Okay.
Yes. So, anyone who got less than an 11.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think 8 is less than 11, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. I am gonna have to take care of your madness levels.
Bro.
You're all gaining 1 level of madness.
Okay. That's fun.
But not only that, Mystic, Epitaph, and Jiro, roll d10s for me.
Wait, why Mystic?
Yeah, why Mystic?
Wait, what'd you get? Oh,
No,
Mr.
I got
Shot?
20. I got 21.
Sorry. Then yeah,
Is it the
Jiro
same
and
as you?
Epitaph. Roll d10s for me. Yeah.
I got 9
And 4. Oh no. Okay.
I am scared.
Who's the oh no to?
But Zero's becoming more crazy than he already
We'll
was.
see in a second.
Reggie
We want
gets his.
short-term madness.
Probably
Epitaph,
me.
you roll the d10 first. Roll the d100 for me.
Oh no.
explosion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a lot of tables. If
86.
And, for a minute, for 9 minutes, Epitaph is stunned.
okay,
Fail.
good thing they're a fairy, and we could probably carry them of ease.
Admittedly, yes. So yeah, you guys listen to the sounds. You guys all hear. You guys all kind of brace yourself, and Epitaph just freezes.
Epitaph. Epitaph.
While that's happening, Jiro, you give me your d100 roll.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Here we go, baby.
64. A stack of
64.
madness.
Hey, Mario 64. Let's go.
Oh hey.
Could you give me a reminder which Jiro is out right now?
How
Probably.
long has it been since that meeting happened? How many days?
Okay, so we're on day 5. That was day 1.
That was day 1. So that
Yeah.
would be...
It's been 4 days.
I believe it's Reggie.
It's been 4 days. I believe actually it would be Jiro this time.
All right, Jiro, I'm gonna let you decide what about. The character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on ability checks for the next. You rolled 4 minutes. So for 4 minutes, Jiro is seeing something.
Oh, can you?
I think I know what I would pick, but I'm gonna let you make the call here.
I have my own thoughts for what it could be. Too.
Let's no influence, no influence.
Right.
But also, I need both of you guys to write down somewhere in your sheets that your madness level is 1.
Sure. I'll do it in notes, maybe.
I don't think you ever.
Yeah.
4 minutes. I see some.
Other.
I don't know if you ever said. Is there a upper limit of madness you could have, like how exhaustion works, or no?
You'll find
Okay.
out, and if it happens, is my answer.
Oh no.
Other question that ties into that. Does it ever... No. Is there a way to cure it other
so-
than waiting out the time?
You don't know at this point. What I will say is, the short-term madness effects last for the length of time that you rolled. In Epitaph's case, 9 minutes. In Jiro's case, 4 minutes.
Cool.
So it's not gonna be a major factor right now. As those levels get higher, it's a different story.
Oh, so does it
Okay.
like?
Uh,
So if
I've-
they get madness level 2, do they have to roll a d20 instead of a d10?
I guess
To determine
that...
like how long?
I guess that's...
Again, you'll find out if it happens.
I guess that's more the question I meant was... Do the madness levels ever go away?
Yeah, no, Epitaph's not gonna be stunned for the rest of the game.
No, that's what I mean. Babes. I mean,
Again,
Do they go
I
away
give you the same
after the
answer.
amount of-
Eternally stunned.
Your characters at this moment in time do not know.
okay, I think I figured out.
Okay.
I think I figured out what he's saying.
All right, what is it?
What he's currently seeing, I believe he can like probably hear it as well, like a little bit.
Yeah.
He hears laughter, very sinister laughter. He doesn't know where it's coming from, but he's not going to see it until like near like the end, near the
Of the 4
end
minutes.
of the 4 minutes.
Yeah, gotcha.
who wants to carry poor Epitaph while they're stunned?
I'll put him in
And,
my hood.
Alright.
And near the end of those 4 minutes, what he does see,
Hmm?
what looks to be himself, but it's not himself. It's Reggie.
Yep, I gotcha. All right. And then, I will state, the next night is night without incident.
Woohoo.
Oh, hey, you woke up.
And as you guys move up, you guys approach water. A lot of it.
just double check. I'm only removing 2, 1 for me, 1 for Eve. Anyone else need rations?
Just a moment.
Next I knew.
One
I'm
ration
making
left.
another one. Gonna be down to 2, I think. Yeah.
And then Neo.
That's 7.
I have 1 left. How many are you giving me?
Well, no, I'm not passing out any yet. I'm just keeping it tracked on my character sheet. So like every time that we do a long rest, I'm removing 2 instead of just 1.
How much do you have?
After the removal, 10.
Okay.
I'll probably need a few more. I'm running low.
No, I'm more meaning
He's keeping
each,
track of them.
yeah, so like each night I'm gonna pass out a ration to each of you. Is what I'm saying. Like that's how I'm doing it.
Each of us that
Oh.
needs it, at least.
AKA just so it doesn't get very confusing later on.
Look, I tell you right now, I'm already confused. Are you giving me a ration?
Dude, are you out of rations?
Not yet.
Then no.
Okay.
And yeah, after all that,
All right.
we
Yep.
we keep.
So like I said, you guys
Yeah.
arrive at a surface of water. So, the Dark Lake, as you are now at. I am going to describe it for you.
Okay.
The best way to describe it, as in the way I'm going to describe it, it is a lot of water that just goes through tunnels. Naturally, you need a means to cross it.
What the?
So what you're saying is we need to go over a river.
But are those mushrooms still around or no?
Not around you, no. Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have the light turn on for the for dawn again.
Yep. I'll be honest, by the way. I assume it happened a long ago. She's not going to be off for that long, Ross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So I have to get across. I tried like looking in the water, see if I could see anything in it, like moving around or anything like that.
Make a perception check.
Nope.
I will say, even with your passive, you can tell there's a ton. So you're not getting any specific details or anything. The water is rather murky and it is pretty dark.
With my passive, I could see a what?
See a ton of stuff is moving around.
Okay.
The Dark Lake is filled with life,
I see.
but there are no details.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
We need to cross river, right? Just clarifying.
This lake.
Like a little lake. How far away is the other side of the lake?
That's a good
Like,
question,
where we need to
actually.
where we need to go to?
You don't know.
Okay.
It is the lake itself is still a series of tunnels.
I'm gonna crouch down by the lake and put my hand in it.
All right. Make a. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh.
Oh, it does. Does hit me.
Okay.
The
Yep.
Water kind of hitting.
You are going to take 2 piercing damage. Something seems to bite your hand.
Wait, what bites my hand?
You don't know yet until you lift your hand up.
Oh,
You're taking 2 piercing damage.
oh, Kiri care.
Kiri care.
Oh, that never. We need to change that.
Kiri care.
Hello, Kiri Care. How's it going?
That sounds like a medical insurance company.
There you go. You're fixed.
Kiri care.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna pull my hand up to look what's biting it.
All right. You see a kind of like winged-looking fish. I can actually bring it to you what you guys see. This guy.
Is it like big?
Nope, it's small. About the size of
I'm gonna try to like pinch it by like the sides of its jaw to lift it up off my hand,
Okay.
and then just kind of inspect this creature.
All right.
the
Make a
freaky little guy.
make a nature or investigation check.
Are you okay?
This does
Yeah.
seem to be some kind of aquatic
Nifty.
creature. It probably, it doesn't seem to have eyes, so it probably gets around by some kind of echolocation. But otherwise, you don't know much about it.
I'm gonna chuck it back into the water.
Ploosh.
There's some little bastards in that water.
So,
Mm,
yeah,
do they
swimming
want
is
to
not
kill
on the
us?
table. What'd you say, Shiro?
Well, if you're bold, it is.
mm.
It also notes that there is a lot of water between you and land, so it would be an exhausting work trying to swim the whole lake.
I'll tell you what. I'll go into the water if you carry me on your. I don't have to be in the water.
No, no,
Well,
no.
that, or I got something a little better because I actually looked at this spell.
Ooh.
Oh, what spell?
Let me cast it on myself.
Well, it is only yourself.
I know.
I assume you're giving yourself the aquatic adaptation?
Yep.
I mean, that will help you navigate in the water. Things that can bite you still going to bite you.
Good thing me and Epitaph can fly.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now let's see. Admittedly, I'm a little curious about these creatures.
Yeah.
Is there any like near the surface of the water that we can see?
It seems that they only react when something like kind of goes into the water. And again, the water is fairly murky.
None of you would happen to know the spell Water Walk, would you?
No.
No, I do not. Also, Carrie, I was thinking the exact same thing, but we don't have access to that spell yet.
Yeah, where's Jaden when you need him, huh?
Where's Jaden where we need him? Divine Intervention, just Jaden appears and just casts Water Walk on the party. Not even just good, just Jaden.
Well, Jiro, not the real Jiro currently. He's gonna stick his hand in real quick.
So you're also sticking your hand in.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He wants one of the fish to bite.
Understood.
Okay, masochist.
Okay, masochist.
That almost certainly misses, unfortunately.
Seriously?
Yeah, it rolled a 6.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
we'll do it again because he's waiting.
Shake your hand around.
12.
Oh my god.
Meets it, beats it. So that works.
Oh, it is.
Alright. You're gonna take 3 piercing damage. I need to make a concentration check.
First.
Surely.
Which is a constitution saving throw.
It's like a minimum of 10, right?
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah, this is DC 10. You're good!
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna like pull the fish out with him. Just kind of like hold on to
Okay.
it for a second.
Bonk.
And now, time to see if this works.
Shiro, what are you do?
Oh.
Oh. I wonder if this counts as a beast. That's all it comes down to. Is this
Damn,
this a
if I had my
beast?
other things still, I could speak to him.
It is not a beast.
Oh, never mind.
I'm assuming
Not a
monstrosity then.
Not quite that either, but you don't know what it is.
Right, we
A
don't know what
fish.
it. Also, really, not monstrosity.
Fish, yeah.
Fish type.
It's fish.
It's gonna be an element.
I will
or
say-
something. I don't know.
Fair try, but now you know this thing isn't quite animal in nature.
Hmm. I see. I will try something else then, because I do have something else.
It's going to get a turn before you do.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Gonna
because
wiggle.
it is a creature that wants to eat you.
Hmm.
12!
Okay.
That's going to
Damn,
be
he's-
2 piercing damage and a concentration check again.
He's getting his licks in though.
oh yeah.
You gonna remember
Sweet.
me?
Okay.
You're good.
Anyways.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Really beating the shit out of this sorcerer.
I can't use this one because I'll have to break concentration.
I mean, are you really using the concentration on Alter Self or anything right now?
Am I using it like right now?
Yeah. What was exactly the purpose of doing Alter Self?
Well, I wanted to try and do Alter Self before I started, not at like after I started doing this, because I wanted to see if it worked.
Huh?
Admittedly, I used Alter Self a little too early.
Oh.
What's the spell you were thinking of trying?
Suggestion.
Does that work?
She-
I don't remember.
Say!
Suggestion?
Doesn't
I'm
suggest.
pretty
I
sure
still have
suggestion
the
is
second one.
humanoid.
It does not have a humanoid limitation.
Really?
No, it doesn't.
It's just you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or
Yeah.
two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you.
What would your suggestion be? Is my question. Because this is only one of these things. If you tell them to provide a safe passage, that would only apply to this one. And there's, for all we know, there could be thousands in the water.
I would
Well, you could
my
talk to
suggestion
his
would
fish
be
friend.
convince the others that we are inedible.
Yeah, they do talk to each other.
Are you actually going to try that?
You know what? Yeah, I will.
All right.
Let me cast it real quick.
Yep. It is a wisdom save. Let's see if this guy has those. Let's see.
That's a
Dude.
nat 20.
That's crazy.
I heard a nat 20. I'm gonna silvery barbs it. Fun fact.
What?
Understood.
Yo, doing all this for a fucking fish.
All right. You cast your spell. You say what language do you say that in? By the way, your suggestion.
My suggestion, he will say it in. Do I try Abyssal? I could go Abyssal. Or maybe Common.
I will note, at no point has this thing said anything or made any implication to talk and understand you when you guys have spoken common around it.
Do they have to understand? That would make sense.
Yes,
To
Yeah,
they
that-
have
understand
to
you for a
understand you.
suggestion. Ooh.
Yeah,
I
that-
didn't even
that
think
would-
of
I'll try Abyssal.
All right. It goes back into the water. It hops into the water as if ignoring you guys.
Oh.
I don't know what's about to happen here. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, let's see how
It's gonna convince them.
this fish is.
Okay, then I'm going to roll an insight check. Okay.
Deep fish lore going on right now.
Um,
Changing the fish.
The water
or-
seems to get calmer for the time being.
How long does that last? I don't
yeah, how long
remember.
does suggestion last? 8 hours.
Oh, that's a lot.
To test it, he's gonna put his hand in the water.
Nothing happens.
Well, god damn.
I will state, not how I expected you to resolve this encounter.
I'll be
I
honest.
didn't expect suggestion to be cast on a fish.
I'll be honest.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Of all the things on my session bingo card, that was not on the bingo card.
I will, off the table, let you know, you picked any language other than Abyssal, it would not have worked.
Hey, what do you know? Good thing I know Abyssal.
Also,
I'm shocked I know Abyssal.
I'm taking advantage from Silver Barb's Epitaph, by the way.
The
who are you
silver
into?
bar
What
also.
did you say?
Epitaph.
Epitaph has the advantage.
Oh.
Okay, so,
Oh, nice.
as established, suggestion lasts an hour as long as you keep your concentration on it.
8 hours.
8 hours, I mean, yes. With that in mind,
Your concentration is very important.
what are you guys doing for these 8-hour grace period you guys have? Because I'll be honest, if you stay here for the entire 8 hours,
Yeah, no,
he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I was magically charmed. They're actually delicious up there."
okay.
Let's get across
Well
this
then.
lake.
So then, everyone.
So
Told
I
you
will let
this
you know there
weekend.
are some equivalent to tree mushrooms nearby you.
To tree mushrooms?
Mushrooms that are equivalent to trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hooker
All
Dare
mushrooms.
Fluffy flying above the water, trying
Yeah.
to avoid the mushroom trees as much as possible.
Okay, I want to convey, swimming across the water would be bad. There are some what are basically trees nearby you.
Hence why she's flying.
If you're really not getting what he's saying, do they? I look at the mushroom trees. Can I tell if they are stable enough to climb and try to walk?
I mean, okay, they don't stretch across the water.
Oh.
But why would swimming across them be bad?
And also, why can't I fly?
Okay.
I am
I
so
think there's
Eve,
confusion.
Eve,
Yeah.
Okay,
Stop
I
saying-
am just going to be abundant to say, it'd be if you guys tried to swim across the entire Dark Lake, you would get a lot of points of exhaustion.
Right.
However, there are some nearby you, for what are all intents and purposes, trees. Trees that could be used for things.
Like a raft.
Okay.
Yes, like a
Oh.
raft.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what
Where's the-
direction Eve was. I don't know what direction Eve was going.
I think you thought
Like-
they were an obstacle.
I don't know what I thought, okay?
I was more trying to convey you guys don't have to swim across the water.
Well, either way,
Oh.
even if we failed it and we end up getting in the water, there's a failsafe.
I want to be clear. Alter Self is only for you, and if you cast Alter Self, you lose suggestion.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. No. But yeah.
Alright, so. I won't even ask for a roll. I will say a decent hour's work. You guys could get a reasonable raft together.
Okay.
Bush boat.
And
Couple things
there.
to note about the Dark Lake. There is no wind. That means the only way you're moving in this lake,
is paddling
yes.
or using something trying to use something as a oar of some kind.
Correct, yes. I wouldn't, in fact, recommend paddling. I recommend the oar thing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, all that being said, you guys are able to paddle for a decent little while.
Okay.
You are. And eventually you guys find a small island where you can rest. By the way, I am speeding past a bunch of days. I will tell you how many days you've been traveling the Dark Lake after the session.
Okay.
Turns out by the end we run out of food and we die. I'm joking.
Are you doing watch, Fana?
I'll be doing the watch.
Fauna? Yeah. Make a perception check for me. Something might be happening. Who knows?
No way.
With the plebes? No way.
Oh,
Okay. I will
Pretty
have
good.
the thing make a check.
the what?
Nothing.
What?
The thing. Clearly, the Fantastic Four are coming here to save us. No one. Anyway.
I call it the reference Ross. It doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay,
Like,
it got sucky. You can see something oddly humanoid shaped in the water. And I will move you guys over to a map. Because you guys get to encounter something!
Woohoo!
Oh, boy.
I assume
The
you're going to
ocean
try and
man.
wake everyone up, Fana?
Aquaman is coming.
Aquaman is here.
I suppose I will.
By the way, I'm just dragging everyone in, so...
I assume my concentration is probably done.
At this point, yeah. You guys have been trying for 8 hours.
How do I stop it?
You don't.
I gotcha. You just click on the concentration symbol in the status effects thing.
Whoa.
So you guys would see this guy's coming out of the water.
Oh god.
With that in mind, there will be no surprise round because you were able to see it coming.
He's kind of freaky.
What a freak.
Of the NPCs, who do you want to participate in the fight? I've asked in the past.
Oh, who the fuck is this?
For whatever reason, his picture did not save properly.
Oh,
Yeah, that was like one of the old pictures, I think.
Yes, this is your drow companion.
okay. Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this
awful.
shadowy individual?
Yeah, I don't know why his picture didn't save.
That's
Oh,
weird.
Nice, search it. There it is. There's this thing. Boop. Should be the proper picture now.
There we
All right.
go.
There we go.
But yes. Who's fighting? Who's not fighting? NPC
Braden
wise.
definitely is fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the allies. Let me go look at them real quick.
The strong, it was the strong one again. It was this.
It's this guy.
Darendelle.
Yeah. Darendelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would vote him,
Darendelle's definitely
and
fighting.
then
That's our goat.
Mm-hmm.
Eldith?
three
Do
of
you
them?
want Eldith? Maybe Eldith.
And why not the chick? The chick can join in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I will give them out. First off, the prince. That is going to
Eve.
Eve.
Oh, hey!
Oh,
Hey!
Uh,
I forgot to roll initiative.
We haven't rolled yet.
I also did.
Neo, you get Eldith.
I get Eldith. Alright.
Yep. All right.
I think this is my second
Uh,
time getting Eldith. And
also,
we're both going last.
Also, can I be added to the initiative?
Are you on the initiative? Where are you?
No,
Oh,
not.
My bad. In the initiative.
No.
There you
He's
go.
not on
you're
initiative.
sitting out.
Thank you.
No, it's not.
Oh,
We're not
Here's-
playing.
and the die
Yeah.
symbol,
You pick the NPC over.
the die symbol didn't even
That'd be
show
crazy.
up. Also, oh wow, we got sucky initiative.
Don't worry, I'll do even worse or not.
Okay.
Kiri Care. My goat.
Why does it still say Kiri Care? I need to fix that. I'll need to fix that later. Sorry.
Where does it say?
Did he do it to
It's
the token,
because-
or did he do it to the?
Oh, I
action?
see. I didn't notice.
I must. You know what? That's it. I just fixed the token. I'll have to fix it properly later. I will fix it properly later. All right. Okay, combatants. Displayed name.
Here's
Fauna.
a good question. How long has it been? And then when we encountered this creature,
A few days.
so we would have had a long rest by then.
Yes.
Let me just do that real quick because I need it.
Yep. All right. With that in
Do
mind,
the fish damage.
Valkyria, start us off.
Hang on. Shatter could be fun. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You're casting Shatter. As you guys all hear a loud sound.
Indeed. Roll that con save, please.
This guy's
He's rolling it.
totally a construct.
He failed.
Nice. We.
All right, so he is, fun fact, not immune to thunder damage. He's gonna take that.
Not bad.
It's also not horrible damage either.
Okay.
Anyone want a Bardic?
No.
I don't need it.
All right. So that is your turn.
Indeed.
Epitaph.
She gave me silvery barbs
Advantage
earlier,
from
right?
silver barbs, yeah.
That would have
is that
long
still active?
expired.
Yeah,
long
yeah.
expired.
I was just checking. He's definitely gonna move. I'm just gonna pop a shot into him, a regular one.
All right, go for it.
Oh, I'll put what's it called? Hex on him.
Understood. He's been hexed.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Nice.
Nice. Hex is D6, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a
Hex is a
minute.
D6. Yep. I got you. I acknowledge there's been like low combat this session. It's been more of an exploration session.
1d6.
Not?
All right.
Oh, you didn't roll your
Boom!
Oh, did I roll it as?
You rolled it
I
on
think I rolled it
hex.
as hex damage.
Yeah, you rolled it on hex. What's your dexterity? Or
Bam.
actually, do you go by dexterity or charisma?
It would be that.
It's the same.
Oh,
3 plus 3.
So wait, just
Yep.
plus,
All right.
okay,
Yeah. So just
the-
add 3.
Yeah, so 11.
Just like I said, just add. I'm just gonna add 3. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'll just boop. Plus R3. Boop. And I'll just have him take the damage. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay, Fauna, your first turn in combat.
All right. I'm gonna open it off by going for a curse.
Okay. By the way, since this is number one, the first time at my table we've seen this class and first reading stuff, feel free to flavor things.
So, for her curses, I imagine that they're kind of like activated by her eye glowing and
Okay.
kind of looking at somebody, and
Gotcha.
the curse starts taking effect on them.
Understood.
The curse I'm going for is Hobble.
Hobble.
Actually, choose a creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target speed is reduced to 10 feet until the end of your next turn. If the creature is flying, it falls unless it has the ability. Okay, understood. So it's going to make a strength save.
Alrighty
Two
then.
10. Nice.
So you look at it,
You give it a mean look.
and it starts to limp.
Nice.
Sick. That's gonna be my turn after I move back a little bit.
So its speed is now 10 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it can get only to you. So you see it kind of limping towards you, but still going to strike at you, Valkyria.
Rude.
Also, at the start of its turn, you guys see some of the injuries you guys did to it. Healing.
Oh.
Checks out.
All right, it's going to start by trying to hit you twice with a left and right-handed hook. It's going to be a 20 for the first and
Ow.
a 26 for the second.
Even more ow.
All right, so first one's going to do 8 slashing damage,
Alright.
then 11 slashing damage.
Ow!
Then, as it's striking at you, it's going to try and bite you.
Please don't.
It's going to try and do that. 21.
Ow.
Let's see how bad it is. 5 piercing damage as it like bites into your neck. Tink!
Ouchie ouch.
Are you still up?
Barely. I have 3 left.
Prince,
Oh
you're up.
my goodness.
Attacking. Actually, I'm gonna move him a little. Hang on, what's his movement? Okay, 30. He's gonna go there so that if anyone
Gotcha.
wants advantage, they can have it.
Understood.
Whee!
Alright, he's like, gets angry. That's going to
Actually,
miss.
that misses. Let's try this again. Whee!
That's going to crit.
Wow.
So he misses, and then he like strikes really hard with the second one.
Yeah. As I was gonna say something before you rolled that Eve.
Go ahead, real quick. Go ahead and finish what you were saying, quick.
Actually, Blips, there's like a weird wall thing here. Would my character still be able to see him?
You can see him.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to use my reaction to cast accelerate, decelerate.
I'll bring it up to my place.
Specifically, the accelerate version.
Yes, the spell's out. The target takes an extra 2d6 damage from the attack. The extra damage is the same type as dealt by the triggering attack. Because the crit, that'd be 46.
Yep. First level.
Should I just roll an extra 2d6 then?
It's 46.
No.
46. It was a crit.
Crit.
There we go.
Boom.
All right. Boom. So as you're striking, as Darendil is striking it, you see his hands go a lot faster. He says. All right, you guys did some serious damage to it. Darendil, that is Darendil's turn. Mystic, you're up.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bonus action healing word on
Valkyria.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bonus action healing word. Here you go.
Understood.
That is 10.
You regain 10 hit points.
Not bad.
Not on Prince.
I'm gonna walk over. Oh, God damn it! There's the dumb wall.
There you go. Get that advantage.
Actually, how does this guy look right now?
He looks fairly hurt.
I would hope so. He just took 27 damage. I would hope so.
Though you can see, like, his skin is already short to try and repair the damage.
Do I just go for an attack or do I go for something smart? You know what? I am gonna go for. Nah, I don't think it's necessary. I am going to go in for an attack.
Go for it.
I go to swing with Dawnbringer. I forget we're using Zeeb's flanking rule, so
yes, you'd be good. You'd be good.
Yep. Oh wow, there is a custom usage. What is custom? I'll figure it out in a minute.
Consume usage.
Consume. Oh, that's probably for the.
Nice.
You also crit.
I also should check. I should check. Can I use Accelerate on myself?
Probably. I don't see why not. Does it say other?
An attack.
Which you take when you see an attack? Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do it on yourself.
You can do it for yourself because you can see yourself attacking.
Yeah. I'm also using this.
Okay.
That'll be a bad advantage. Extra 46.
I believe. Okay, so first off, the crit for this weapon.
Yep.
And then
46.
Boom.
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 How's he looking now?
That was all radiant damage.
Yep.
He's looking fairly hurt, but again, you can see it trying to heal.
Take it down quickly.
Eldeth.
Who has control of her?
I think
that is Neo.
Yeah,
Neo.
it's me.
There we go.
Let's see. They are just going to. They're actually going to go here. And and just stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
Okay, go for it. Misses.
Multi attack.
Do you have
Yep.
extra?
She does.
Nice.
What the?
What
my
is
God.
this trend?
You know what? You know what?
The opposite
You
of the other
guys-
session.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah. You guys have decided this troll is going to die.
yeah. So
Well,
please,
Can you
there's a-
blame us after Friday?
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is
All right,
universe felt like
roll crit damage.
I already used my reaction, so I can't add anything this time.
Nope, nope.
Okay.
What?
All right. Again, looking pretty bad, though. Again, you can see the skin repairing.
So rude.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Jiro.
Though speaking of me, let me just get in a better position. Let me just check how much is my walking speed. Okay, it's 30. Alright, I'm fine. Right here. Here should be a good spot. Now, what do I want to do?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see. We are gonna go. We're gonna go Chaos Bolt.
Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
All right. So it's you make a ranged spell attack against the target. So roll to hit first.
Let's hope you don't roll if you. Oh, never mind.
Oh no.
That's going to miss.
Awkward.
Neo's not been having a
I rolled
good
a
time
nat
with
20 and then I
spellcasting.
rolled a nat 1.
What'd you say?
I rolled a nat 20, and right after I rolled a nat 1.
Correct. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah.
I think that's all I can do.
Valkyria, you're up.
I'm thinking. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just rapier stabby stab. I'm gonna be honest.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go over here so that I have advantage.
Yep.
I like how this guy just came up, threw a couple punches, and we're like, just start kicking
That
the shit out of
hits.
him.
Roll damage.
Whee!
All right. It's basically unmoving at this point, though you can still see it regenerating.
Rude.
Anything else you'd like to do? Epitaph, you're up.
I imagine this guy was completely just
Um,
friendly, and then there's like, we saw it come out of the water, and we kicked its ass.
He did true honor a bit. Do I get advantage from range attacks?
Yeah, you would. You would. Yes.
Okay, cool. I will attempt sharpshooter then. So -5.
I
at
forgot you had
advantage.
sharpshooter.
Ooh,
That's
Well, shit.
going to
pretty
miss.
bad advantage. Okay. I'll jump up 30 feet or
Mhm.
25 because I moved one.
Okay.
You're gonna jump up
And then,
30 feet?
End my turn.
All right, Fauna. Again, it looks like
Kind of.
it's basically done. The only thing right now that's an issue is it seems to be still healing.
Okay, so. I don't have a lot of damage.
That is fair.
I suppose I'll. Oh, Moss. I just read that. If I shot my one damaging cantrip at this guy, everyone that's near him would have to make a dex save or take half damage.
Ooh, fun.
Oh,
What's the cantrip?
Here, I'll put it in.
explode.
Eldritch Orb. I'm guessing it's from Valdas.
Yeah.
Make a range spell attack. The target takes. Okay.
Damn, that's a cool cantrip.
That is cool.
All right.
That is kind of.
But also pretty potent.
I will say, make a nature or history check. Anybody who would like to.
Nature
Cheaper
or
Iceland.
history?
Yes.
Nature, history.
I'm gonna go for.
Yes,
nature.
Fenna, you would know as a biologist, and trolls are fairly common. Generally speaking, the only way to put one down for good is to hit it with fire or acid.
Mm.
I actually never knew about the
Okay.
acid part.
Yes. At
I'm
this
gonna
point,
look
that's
into-
all that this guy needs at the point.
I'm gonna pull out a torch.
Ah, that would work. That would absolutely work.
Kinda.
Yep. It's raining on the map, but not actually, so just ignore that.
Right.
Just gonna poke him with the torch.
Yeah, make an attack roll. We will treat this as improvised club. So D20 plus club is strength. So good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. Club is strength.
Cool.
That
Hey!
hits!
Nice.
Nice.
And describe your kill.
Oh god.
Torch kill.
I kind of just walk up behind him as he's fighting our
He's
goat.
like basically like in an active state right now. He's just body is solely focusing on generating.
Oh right. And then I kinda poke the torch on him.
Yep. And that'll do it as the fire stops the generation and the troll dies.
Oof.
We fucking kicked the shit out of that guy.
He did.
God
Yeah.
damn. Also,
Besides my nat one, of course.
right.
Yeah.
I will say, I actually never knew that acid was also applied to the trolls thing.
Yeah.
I always thought it was just fire.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself real quick.
That guy was pretty weak, huh?
We.
Well, we did just all strike at it at once.
Yeah, you got beat up.
All right. With all that in mind,
You guys can go back to bed now.
yeah, all right, you guys do. You guys
Oh,
sleep,
yeah.
but your rest is still interrupted.
Again?
Did you roll
Yeah.
all of your dang random encounters during this long rest, please?
He's gonna say yes.
You guys see what looks to be an army.
An
Oh
army?
no!
By the way, this is also one of these guys. He doesn't get the picture.
Oh, these guys. Oh, I was looking down on the
Okay,
map.
army of fish. Okay.
Yes, an army of fish.
Okay.
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 With
I
that in
guess another
mind,
initiative. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's
move
get-
a little bit just so that I have a
Yeah.
better angle.
I assume same combatants as last time.
Yeah.
Oh, these
Yes,
are just
and they're-
immediately aggressive. Okay.
Going to.
They
Oh my god, there's so many. of
they
them.
are saying something, so I will get to what they're saying in a second.
Okay.
They are saying these will make good offerings for. I need to double check the name. Because,
Boo
of course I do.
owl.
Yeah. Of course
Gosh.
I need to double check the name.
Boo owl. That's a joke that Eve, Neo, and Please are not gonna get for a while.
This is the one I want. Here we go. Hang on.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. Yes, they are.
I was the cantrip probably would be useful in this one.
You know what? They actually say, yes, these will be great offerings for the Deep Father. With
Man,
that,
there's a lot of these bastards.
there
Yeah.
are.
There
Have
are.
fun.
You said the one that's not a picture of them is also one of them, right?
Correct. Yes, it just might be a bit of a different stat block or something.
I'm assuming it's like a leader of some kind.
Probably.
Also,
God.
for some reason, the image for the die that like
Mhm.
is normally in the chat if you're a character in the initiative is just not showing. Weird.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Or is it
Oh.
just gonna be the same people that controlling the?
Yeah, we'll do the same people. Make it life easier.
Okay.
Okay, good, because I accidentally rolled for Eldeth.
Yeah. All right. So this is gonna be fun. I'll fix this later. I'm just not bother. I'm gonna fix it later. All right. So Fenna, you're up first.
Okay, so I am first actually gonna cast a spell.
Okay. You're like, we will get these offerings soon.
Okay. I am going to cast Curse of Chains.
Ooh. Two creatures.
Crap. Two characters you can see. Choose two creatures you can see within range of the spell and within other to make concentrations willing. So who are you chaining?
I'm gonna chain. Let me see. I'm just gonna chain
Okay.
these two together.
Or at
These
least
two?
These two.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we'll make con saves. That is a failure. That is a failure.
Cool.
So this spectral chain. Go!
Just
Possibly
kind of like
not.
wraps around both their neck,
Yep.
links them together.
Fun. Just gonna do this so that I know. All right.
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. He.
Cool.
Okay,
cool.
just to note for the court, this is closer.
Yeah.
He's gonna move closer. All right. His spear has a. Yep. Lovely.
The best part is the other one goes last.
He can't do it. Yeah, he has to do that. So, all right. This is going to be at. Well, he's going to start with trying to spear Darindal.
How dare they?
Yeah.
How dare they?
Ross, I see the joke you're going for there.
That's going to be
What?
a 9. That's going to be a 9 as the chain seems to catch on to him a bit.
Wait, if
Good.
what joke am I making there? Huh?
You said the word dare.
Because his name's Darindel.
Valkyria, you're up.
I said there. Or no. How? Wait.
Move on. It's
Yeah,
not
wait.
worth it.
I wasn't even making a pun.
You made it
All
an
right.
intentional one. Anywho,
Valkyria, you're up.
I'm gonna do a semi-big brain thing. I'm gonna throw a fairy fire.
Okay. Understood. We'll have the make deck saves. That is a failure.
Nice.
That is a failure.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a failure.
Nice.
I'll use
Then I'll-
this for fairy
alright.
fire.
Then I'll go over there.
You're gonna go there. Okay, understood.
And that's my turn.
Also, I will say, I
Okay.
think I might use it this fight.
Alright, the offering comes closer to us. It's gonna go right towards you, and they're gonna throw a wait, they're gonna get a little closer. He's gonna throw a net over you.
Good luck-
No,
good luck-
no.
Good luck with the
Oh,
disadvantage.
no.
Good
What
luck.
do you mean with disadvantage?
That's a
I
that's
guess-
a ranged weapon. Yeah, nets are very dumb in D&D.
I am going to rule, by the way, for future references, for future rulings, that nets ignore the usual disadvantage because they're range.
That is a very fair call. That is so fair.
So it's gonna be an 8 anyways.
Good. I am not dealing with
Let-
the shit
yeah, let-
from.
He's
Or-
going to use his object interaction to pick up the net.
Good.
Let's
So
buff
for those
net.
watching and haven't watched our Mutants and Masterminds game,
First watch the first.
I got this one! He's
Oh my
going to
God.
try and throw a net at you, Jiro.
Ah, fuck.
That's gonna be a 20.
Ah, well.
Well,
Well, hey, nets
Uh,
don't do damage.
All right. So yes. So you are restrained in the net. I got one! Woo! Catch
Lucky
today!
Lucky for
Woohoo!
you, he is one of the fairy fired ones.
Quick question.
Yes.
What language are they speaking?
Undercommon.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that is his turn. This guy is going to try, since you've proven yourself to dodge the nets, this guy's going to try and hit you with a spear.
Rude.
Make sure I can go that far. Wait. I think I went too far. I did go too far.
You gotten too far.
He's going to throw a spear at you, though.
Rude.
All right, tossing it. Yeah. That's going to be a 16.
Beats it.
All right, you're going to take 3 piercing damage. Shoot.
I guess good thing
Alright.
I cure wounds to myself before this.
All right, Jiro, you're up.
Let's see what I can do.
Did I accidentally heal myself? I did. Hang on.
I thought you had a bit more health than you should have had.
There we go. I fixed it.
All right, back to Jiro.
I gotta do my concentration still.
You do, yes. Roll it.
Wait.
You're okay.
Warcaster
It gives advantage, but you're okay. So
Yeah.
we'll move on. Jiro, you're up.
I'm going to try and get out of the net.
Okay.
Try and understand.
Make a strength check for me.
Strength check.
Yep. Good luck.
Oh no.
Pretty stuck in there, unfortunately.
Help.
How the tables have turned. Epitaph.
That's what it feels like.
That's the
This is
Loki.
question. So,
this
question.
is what being Jasmine.
So
Yes.
here's my question, please.
Yes.
Would Epitap's hex still be up from before?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Has
it been an hour?
It has been longer than an hour.
Doesn't it
Okay,
last?
then it would,
You cast
yeah,
it
it's
a
only
second.
longer if it's beyond a third.
As I
level.
mentioned,
third
it has been
level, my
several
bad.
days.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
it's been
it's not a-
days
a-
since we killed that
it's-
troll.
Well, oh, no. The troll was recent enough that, yeah, the hex would still be up.
Right, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking about. What
okay.
other hex are you
So it is
talking
up.
about?
All right. Yep. Hex is still up with the troll. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll
I
put.
forgot that.
I would go for this guy, but she has a lot on her right now, so I'm gonna put Hex on. What? Sarah does not have that spell. My bad. Hex
I'm
on.
gonna probably attack this one for the record.
Hex on the guy in front of me.
This
in a
one right here.
line.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And
Hex is
put
moved it out.
a-
Phew.
He's
And you have
very
because
fired,
the-
so
yep.
I'm gonna put
Yep.
a sharpshooter on it.
Understood.
-5.
That
15.
hits.
Nice.
I was gonna say, there's a
Nice.
lot of them in this random encounter. I do not
Plus
expect these guys to
10.
have high AC.
And plus a D6. That looks right. Oh,
At most, I
happened?
would guess either 13 or 14.
whatever.
Rough
I'll
guess.
just do it this way. +10. And then a D6 just separate. Wow, 14. And another 4.
All right. So 14 and
18 is the total.
okay, fun.
Knock him unconscious. Oh, yep.
You hit it near the chest. You just goes unconscious.
That is.
I'll move down a little.
Which I will note for future reference is enough to move your hex if you so choose.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I thought we already
I'll-
made that ruling.
I know. I'm
Just
reiterating.
find
I'll put it on.
Not now. You have to use your bonus action to do it.
Oh. Oh, I
Just-
I still have mine, don't I? Oh no, I
No,
applied it.
you
right?
just
yeah,
applied it.
you use it to apply hex. No,
Yeah.
I am just stating if next turn you would like to move it, you can.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, they get a natural 20 on their step save. All right. Speaking of people,
Suck it back onto him.
all right. Speaking of folks, this by the fair part doesn't need to stay. Let's see. He is going to. Ooh, he definitely wants to do that, but he can't. He is going to get over here and try and throw a net on Darendil.
How
Right.
dare you?
That's going to be a 21. Darendil is netted.
Rude.
He says in response. I'm gonna fucking kill this thing. Eldith.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna do a quick coin flip or
Okay.
D2 roll.
So restrained.
That's a that,
One.
that landed on its side for a moment. Did you guys see that?
I think
Yeah.
it's different for everyone, but nice.
Eldeth is going to use their short sword to cut Darendel free.
All right, make an
Ooh.
attack roll. I believe nets have like 5 HP, so as long as you hit the net's paltry AC, you're fine. Fun fact, that hits the net's paltry AC.
I didn't realize.
Darendil is free.
I didn't realize nets were made out of turkeys. Good to know.
What?
Wait, don't
Pal-
I have
paltry
multi-attack, don't I?
She does have multi-attack,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, same thing for Jiro.
Nice. Same deal.
Honestly, very creative, Neo.
I actually need to double check what the net's AC is. Give me a second.
I think it is 10, but I could be
I
wrong.
swear to God.
AC is 10.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The,
Jiro's
her,
still trapped.
her sword got a little dull from cutting the first net that it wasn't able to cut fully through the
Yeah.
other one.
We'll go with that.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's her 2 attacks. Is she gonna move or she gonna stay where she is?
She'll stay.
Alright, Darendil.
Would Darendil's claws be sharp enough to try to break Jiro free?
The key we need is slashing damage.
Which is what his claws are.
Then yes, he absolutely could.
Alright, let's try it.
He like
Ooh.
angrily kind of offhand slashes your way. Jiro, you suspect his real goal is to hit you, but he hits the roll the damage. I don't yeah, you're good. Just
Yes.
enough actually.
Yeah.
Shink!
Oh, thank God.
And then he's gonna hit the one that has fairy fire on it with his
Yep,
other.
that'll be advantage.
Whee!
That'll hit.
Whee!
Alright, so AC probably 13.
Alright, anything else?
That is it.
Okay, Mystic.
Yeah, so I'm going to move over here, and I am going to. I'm just gonna do this with, since there's a lot of them. I would like to use my action to channel divinity, Twilight
Okay.
Sanctuary.
Understood. As
May
once
her,
again,
her light protect us.
yeah. Interestingly enough, your Twilight Sanctuary kind of takes on kind of an air of the sun right now.
Let's
No,
see.
it's still Twilight though, to be clear. But, you know.
Right. It's what's the range? 30 again? Or it's 30, right?
Yes, 30 feet.
Boom. There you go. Got it.
Yeah, it covers everything. All right.
And yeah, and you know what? Eve's character still is probably hurt from the last combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bonus action. I'm going to healing word.
Go for it.
Her health's not horrible right now, but could use a little boost to it.
Mhm.
There you go. And
Yeah.
yeah,
You heal it. Good job.
that'll be
So
my
close to full.
turn, which means Oh, did not mean hit F11.
R/F11.
D6 plus 3. Hey, not bad.
All right, take your 8 temp HP and enjoy them.
Num, 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 num,
Ross, for the record, you got me one away from full with that healing word.
And this guy gets to make a death save. Success. One success. Still unconscious, but not dead. All right, this guy is going. He's going to go for a good old-fashioned. Let's see, where can he get to? Here. He's going to realize that Darendel's going to be an issue. He's going to try and kind of stab Darendel down with a spear. Quiet, 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 he says in Abyssal. That's going to be a 19, which will hit. Doing 8 piercing damage to Darendel.
Who's controlling Darendel again?
That's Eve.
Oh. Wait, what? I wasn't
8
paying attention.
piercing damage to Darendel.
Rude.
Alright.
Not to Valkyria.
That is his turn. It is the leader's turn. The Deep Father will be very happy with us, he says. Alright.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
Can he get to anybody? He would like to. Let's see. Can he get to? Yes, he can, but it has to be that way.
Weird.
Please.
Oh wait, no.
You were not on the token.
Yeah, I realize that. I realize that in hindsight.
Dang.
He can get to you. So that's gonna be. He's gonna take. So you see him get his fist. He cracks his knuckles. And he's gonna punch you, Valkyria. That's gonna be a 18 for the first punch.
Eve.
Ah,
Eve, what are you
13
doing?
for the second punch.
I missed the first punch. My brain hurts. Sorry.
18 for the first punch.
First hits, second doesn't.
All right, that's gonna be 8 bludgeoning and lightning damage combo. Do you care?
Not at all.
All right, I'm gonna need a concentration check for fairy fire.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
The advantage mattered.
And then he's going to bite you.
Rude.
Hey, Eve, but you didn't have your character selected, I don't think.
She did.
No,
She got it. 23 to hit you with a bite.
Yeah, that hits a little bit.
It's gonna bite you kind of like your shoulder. That's gonna be 3 piercing damage. It's gonna bite you. Clank. The Deep Father will be very happy. All right, and this guy's turn. He can get. How does he want to do this? He can't. He's gonna get a little closer. He's gonna get about here, and he's gonna throw. Oh boy. Not a lot. He does not have a lot of options. That's about as that's as good as he can do. He's gonna hold his action.
Okay.
And I need to call a quick break to deal with an issue.
Oh.
The issue being a spider.
Oh, okay.
I will be right back.
Good.
I'll be right back. Well, you stepped away.
So, yeah, what do you guys think of the Koatoa?
I love them.
Eve,
I don't like how much they hurt, but I like them. I did, but I brought my phone with me.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Eve stepped away.
Of course, Eve. Fana, you're up.
Gary?
Kiri? Can you fall asleep again?
No.
This is the second session in a row that he fell asleep towards the end.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
Okay, okay.
Alright.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I am going cash. Oh god, they're all clump. Oh, god. Okay, I'm gonna cast my thingy on that guy.
Your thingy, okay?
Yeah. Q.
Ah, this one on this guy right here. All right,
Yeah.
make an attack roll for me. All right, that will hit. All right,
Damage.
dealing. Boom.
These
If everyone
guys
makes a
gotta make
dex
dex
save,
save.
yes. Technically, so would
Yep.
Darindal.
Beef
That
is
was
on her
the
way back
goat.
now.
We need a dex save from Darindal. First guy failed.
Cool. He takes 1 damage.
Yep, they both take 1 damage. Damage is damage is damage.
Damage
Darindal also
is
fails, so Darindal takes a damage.
cool. My bad, Darindal.
Okay.
Boom. Looking pretty bad at this point.
I'm gonna
Alright.
use my bonus action to cackle.
Understood. I assume this is to keep them stuck together, right?
Yeah.
Understood. These guys are in the same situation as before. They really can't do much, so they're going to hold its action. Valkyria.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Well, then say it.
Stabby stab.
Go for it.
Real quick, Carrie.
Yeah.
Here.
You get 6 separate hit points.
Oh.
That's going to hit.
We.
All right, for decent chunk of damage, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. Make a perception check for me.
We.
No, you don't see it. All right, carry on with the rest of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Here you go.
All right. You get that many temporary points. 7.
Why are you selecting Prince Darindal?
All right, this guy is going
What
to.
am I doing on Prince? What?
Well, this guy is just going to try and like hit you with a spear. Honestly,
Rude.
they need you to stop fighting back. 14.
That misses.
Shoo! It goes right around you. All right, it is this guy's turn. He's going to. Well, he's got you in a net, and that's his goal. He is just going to try and get Eldith out of the way.
Wait, Jiro's in a net again?
No, he's still. in
He
the
never
net
got
from-
out.
Yeah, from the previous
Didn't-
turn.
That'll
No.
just miss
I
Eldith.
did.
No,
No, I
Darindal
did get
got
out.
Oh,
him
did
out.
you get out? Oh, right, you did get out.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
All right. He's still stabbing. That's my bad. I didn't unmark you. But you can right click on your character. See that thing with like the glowy sign in front of it? That's where you get your status effects.
Glowy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I realize you don't know where they are. All right, this guy is going to go. He wants to throw a net at somebody. He's going to try and throw a net at you. Valkyria,
Rude.
get netted.
No.
It's going to be a 20.
Never mind.
Good thing you have that temp HP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait,
Net doesn't do
Oh,
damage.
net. I did not hear you.
Yep.
He attacked with a net.
Yep.
My bad.
The way they're fighting, you get the sense that their primary goal is to capture you guys.
Oh my
not
god!
kill you.
Oh my god! I just realized. The
Jiro,
net,
you're up.
the net is a counter to Twilight Sanctuary.
I am
Technically-
going to eat opportunity.
Okay. He is going to take one against you. That's going to be 18.
Damn it.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Yowza!
Well, that's not 9.
That's a 0.
All right.
Delete that. Anyways, now to
I was kind
where,
of like stabs you like the
I-
shoulder, elbow.
right here.
Yep.
Right here should be good.
Okay.
Actually, here. And I will use a new spell,
Okay.
Oh, it's spin.
Dark Bolt.
You utter a
Ah.
quick invocation to black. The rays can be divided however you choose. Make a ranged spell attack for each target. So, how are you splitting these up?
I am splitting these up between this one, and this one.
All right. Make 3 ranged spell attacks, which would be your with your subclass. It would be with your class. It would be your charisma modifier, your proficiency, and your D20 plus your charisma plus your proficiency,
Plus proficiency. Where
which
would I
is
find my
2. Your
proficiency?
proficiency is 2.
proficiency
Yeah, right.
too.
Right.
So
That's good.
basically, D20 plus 6,
Unless you have a
and
plus
do
5
that
too.
3 times.
Don't forget for
Right.
it would be for the last one. You would have advantage.
Here's one.
All right. Hits.
Here's two.
Hits.
And here's three.
The
You have
last one.
advantage. So roll on more.
All right, another one. Okay.
Hits.
Okay.
All 3 hit.
All three.
So
hit.
roll 3d10, but don't roll them separately so they're separate. You know.
Uh, 3d10.
Did say roll them separately, but whatever.
Miss
I,
30.
All right. So that's 5. I'll take this guy to this amount of HP, and he will make a con save now. Okay, he cannot use reactions. Then you said this guy. Wait, no, this guy.
yes.
All right, he'll take the 3 and make a con save. 5. What is your spell save DC? It is.
14.
He succeeded, so he can use reactions.
Okay.
Then this guy, you did 7 to him. That's actually. Ooh, that's actually a lot. All right, so your dark bolt kind of like applies to him. He's like super bad off, and can't use reactions.
Nice.
All right, anything else you want to do?
No, that will be the end. And Ross?
Yep. And
All
this,
right,
it's
Epitaph.
go. It's go roll a 4. 5.
Temp.
These guys. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, Epitaph runs away.
I'm just yeah.
There.
I'll just drop. I don't know. That guy's down. He's not a great place, but I'm just gonna drop the. Gonna pop up. There it is.
A cloud of
Dagger.
daggers. Okay.
Gonna
Ooh.
put it.
Who's in
It's
it?
gonna overlap with the.
Yeah, I know.
Basically these.
Got you. Each creature takes 4 when it enters the first storm or starts its turn. Gotcha. Okay. There is no save. Okay.
But so I can move my hex off of him now because he's down.
As a bonus action, correct?
Where's
Yes.
that? Yeah, I'll put it on the boss. Boss
This
man.
guy right here. Understood.
And that'll be my turn.
Understood. All right. It is this guy's turn. He is going to. Honestly, he's just going to try and get Darendel out of his face. It's going to be 10 that misses. I'm gonna get you. Pew! Eldith's turn.
I'm gonna step. That's not Eldith. There we go. Alright. Time
Alright.
to stab. Just the one in front.
Yep, gotcha.
Here we go. This one's gonna miss.
It does miss.
Now this one's going to hit.
That is correct.
Neo, are you trying to pull a me?
Well,
Describe Eldest kill.
1 HP.
1 damage kill.
A
Eldest,
little more, but nothing doesn't kill.
Eldest is going to miss the first one just
Yeah.
to catch them off guard, and then while they're off guard, just
Yep.
right through the neck.
Nope. Darendel.
He
Also,
attacked.
the NPC, enjoy this lovely 9 temporary HP.
He
9
attacked.
temp for Eldest. I'll put it in for her.
He attacking
Easy.
this one.
Understood. Go for it.
We
Hits. All right, for that much damage. It's hard to look very weak. Misses though.
Damn it.
Mystic, you're up.
Real quick, there's the temp HP for them. There's the 4.
I will put it in to keep things going.
And seeing her being attacked by this boss guy, I'm going to charge up at him.
Okay, go for it.
Get off of her! And I'm gonna go for a swing of my sword.
Okay, understood.
Nah! Oh, I rolled off that net.
That is going to miss. I need you to make a perception check for me.
I need to make a what?
Perception check.
Oh, perception check. Okay.
Yes.
There you go. That is a
Perfect. Okay, you see that somewhere off in the distance, not among these guys, you see some fish eyes that seem to be watching this fight, not participating.
do the eyes of the fish or the do the eyes in the distance look similar, like to these guys' eyes, except further away?
Yeah. Definitely a Kutoa.
Okay. Huh.
All right. This guy is unconscious. He's gonna make a death save.
Surely he crit fails.
That's 2 successes. One more, and he gets up at 1.
Well, shit.
Wow.
It is this guy's turn. He is going to throw a net at. Oh wait, no, he was in the cloud of daggers, so I
He
need a
started in
D4.
the daggers.
Oh.
Yes, which
Also,
means
let's see. Do I get a 9? Nope.
Yep.
Oh, did you roll
That
it?
is. Yep.
That'd be
Ignore me saying it was his turn. It was actually not his turn. This guy is going to punch you twice, Mystic.
Okay.
Okay. So 20 for the first punch,
20 hits.
a 23 for the second, and his bite is going to
Yep.
be 8.
All right.
So the punches hit, the bite does not.
Just
All right,
like-
he's gonna go for like an uppercut. That's 7 lightning and bludgeoning,
Okay, 7.
and the second one will be 12 lightning and bludgeoning.
So 19. What was the hit for the
Yep.
bite?
The bite missed. It was an 8.
Oh, the bite did miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
Ah.
That in mind, that'll be end of his turn. This guy's not doing anything, and I'm gonna make a call.
What's
Okay.
your call?
We are late, and some
Indeed.
people are clearly zoning out.
I was reading something when I was zoning out.
Admittedly, I am zoning out every often.
Every often.
I will ask for one final vibe check, Kiri.
Kiri.
Haven't heard him in a minute.
Yeah, then.
I have a feeling Kiri's asleep.
He responded
It's a-
before that he sounded
He did.
awake enough.
Yeah. Either way, we are at the 3-hour mark. There's a bunch of stuff that happens after this fight. For the record, by the way, this was not a random encounter.
Oh.
No, this is like actual story stuff.
Okay.
But there's stuff that happens after this fight. So I think I'm gonna make the call. We're gonna call it here, and we will resume in the middle of initiative.
Yeah, I think Kiri's asleep anyways.
Okay.
I am absolutely fine with that.
Everyone else, I've checked how you guys like the session.
It's been fun.
I liked it. I completely forgot that Koatoa. Here's like really cool creature. I can never pronounce them properly.
They're also
you're supposed to.
They're very goofy looking.
I mean, their imagination. I mean, technically, if you think about it, these guys technically have the ability to do wish.
Kind of. It's more complicated than that. It takes a while.
Right? Yeah. No. It takes a while. It's like way more complicated. But yeah. No. They have like it's a whole thing.
They have their own form of wish.
Eve, I need to meet you in private call.
Alrighty.
Am I good? Is the session like?
Yeah, you can. Session's over.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching the stream and video, and as always, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.